Alright, y'all, we are back with an episode here with the one and only Squid Billy. This is our new no prep car, and as you can see, it's pretty slick. We got everything all gutted out. We're making some adjustments to it, and we got to get the power plant mocked up in there. So as you can see, we got a power glide bolted to a once living LS block.
Knock knock.
Sing it.
And we are an angel.
God. Well, we need to get you some singing lessons.
Hey, I ain't no thing.
We're just kind of... Ooh, I think we should take this off just for mock-up purposes, because I don't think it's going to fit between the frame rails. But what we're doing is we're sticking this in there. We're going to slap a set of heads on there, and we're literally just going to hold it with the engine hoist just to get an idea of where everything fits. We got some of the Huron Speed F-body kit sitting right here. So we got F-body twin kit from Huron Speed that we're going to try to squeeze. If hopefully, it'll fit in between the frame rails. I know the frame rails are super tight here, so it's going to be tough to get them to fit in there. But that's what we got going on today. We're trying to convert everything in this over to the LS stuff. So Power Glide should fit in there. It has a drive shaft built for a Power Glide. It's got some drive shafts. It's got a bunch of really nice stuff. We just need to kind of make it all work together. We're gonna swap this parachute out, and really just looking to put a drivetrain, fuel system in it, and run it. We have discovered our first issue. We got a engine transmission hanging, floating around there, and our lower control arm is hitting, so we need to lift up the front end just to get everything set back in there, and then we will get everything set back down to ride height. The whole purpose is we want to slap some heads on, see how much room we have to work with. I think it's just like floating around. So, what do you think, Logan?
I think the pump matches the color of the car.
Yeah. Do you think the turbo kit's gonna work?
I hope so. We're gonna at least give it a try.
Yeah, I really want to run it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think we can go pretty fast with it.
Anthony said that we need to name it Vendetta Junior.
Vendetta Junior? No, this would be Vendetta Senior. His would turn into Vendetta Junior. We got one more. Are you putting the whole thing up on amateur jacks, not pro jacks?
No, we're only putting the front on because we don't have enough to. We don't even have a maxing set, to be honest. We're just gonna kind of get.
Are any of these Harbor Freight?
No.
No, we're good. All right, we're good.
We need to go buy some jacks.
All right, well, let's get jacked up, and then we will.
It's a chassis car, Bo. Pick up on the front end.
It's a chassis car. Hey, it's a real deal car. It's got frame rails.
That's right.
Tell them. God, even wear your Squid Billy hat to work on Squid Billy. There we go. There we go. God damn. Is it close to the mount?
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll set the front of the motor up on a jack stand, and we can unhook it and slap some heads on it.
That way the tail shaft don't bind up into the
stop it for a second? Oh.
Ooh, God, why'd that work out so well?
That's what I was saying. They put that bullshit in one boat.
All right, guys, there it is. Squidbilly's got an LS set in it. And, yeah, you're right, Logan. They had that thing moved back that far, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to have to trim the shit out of that. But it might, honestly, you might would be able to go off those mounts.
We're going to use those mounts.
Yeah.
We'll just probably weld a tab or a spacer off of here to go to this just to give it some extra support. That way something ever happens to it.
What's your thought? Throw some heads on it and see how awful the turbo kit may or may not hit the frame rails.
Yeah.
The placement in there, it sits pretty good, you know?
I think,
Hey, Ben, you can bring it back to your classic LS with no coils. You can hide the coils up under that. Remember those days? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it looks good. It looks good sitting in there.
next is just going to be getting all the measurements.
Yeah. Well, let me grab some heads we'll set on there. All right, we got the motor set in there. We got a set of heads bolted on for mock-up purposes. Logan, turbo kit manifold wise, we have a F-body twin turbo kit, Huron Speed. Put that up there. Let's see how we fit. Ben, what do you think? What are the chances of it fitting? You clearly not much. You already got a set of truck manifolds.
Yeah. Just too tight.
It is just too tight.
Can't get it in there.
Can't get it in there. Does the truck manifold fit or no? The truck manifold don't even fit.
The truck manifold would be, you need C6 manifolds. They don't come out in the front or back like this. They come out literally in the middle, and they're kicked back just a little bit.
They go to a thing.
Okay. That's what I had on the Mustang.
You know.
The gold set of headers?
No. We already saw what happened when I built a set of headers once.
What about those ones that came on that blue motor? Do we have those still?
Oh no, Joey got those. Joey put those little shorty headers on his truck. Why'd you let out a big sigh there?
Those would have worked. They're inch and 3/4. It's 5.3, you
It's a
know.
lost cause.
It's not like it needs, you know, a ton of air. That would have been perfect.
God, there's no. Is this like old school Pro Mod stuff? Is this like narrower than a standard Pro Mod frame rail or something?
Narrow because
Oh god, yeah. This is like a Pro Mod is.
it goes out here and then goes.
Yeah.
So this is just some Mickey Mouse. We got the Mickey Mouse Pro Mod. This is the Squidbilly Pro Mod.
It's just like a square tube car. Like a 6.0 index car.
It's got factory frame rails, all right? That's how they made them back in the day. Yes, factory frame rails.
Ford did a nice job.
Ford had performance in mind.
Look at this control.
You like the control arms, though. I've never had a car that had... Those are Pro Mod style control arms.
Or just, there's tube chassis.
Tube chassis.
Yeah, like sometimes they'll do Fox bodies like that, but they'll do them on the K-member.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like for like a stiletto style. Like
God, only if it was spindle mount with a strut cup.
only problem, strut cup's like $700.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
And if it was not square tube.
And it was not square tube. So you're saying if it was a completely different vehicle?
Yeah.
Are we already talking shit on Squidbilly collectively?
No.
Collectively?
Normally these come like
Way further out.
way out here.
Hey,
And they usually go around the back side of the strut and go in.
stand back and look at this one, and then stand back and look at that.
The motor looks good in there. Let's just leave it at that. This is going to be some finagling.
I think I'll have oil pressure tomorrow.
All right. The main thing that we have to go for is whatever turbo kit we build, it has to be able to change plugs easily. We need to have that in mind.
We're going to put side exits, right?
Yeah.
Since it's already got the holes.
My question is, Ben, what did you thought about this? We do some C6 manifolds and we place the turbo like right here.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I was thinking that in my head.
And then we use my carbon fiber ducts that I got, put them in the hood.
Yeah.
Pow.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get those C6 manifolds. They won't be all the way back there. I used to have some, but I think that turbo kit got sold. But anyway, yeah, they'll literally come out like right here, and then you just come straight out and straight in.
Hell yeah.
It'll literally be perfect. Let's see.
How many rocks would those turbos eat up being put? Oh no, we'd have to build the tube that comes up, so it sucks air from the hood. We buy a tube.
Yeah, your turbo will be.
It'd be like facing like this.
Yes.
Hey, where's my little China turbo? Where's my little China turbo? We could use that for display purposes. Hold on.
I don't know if you can see that.
Hey.
Well, but
A C6 manifold is what we need. Ben, $200. Could you find a better price on a turbo?
No, it's pretty good.
You can't beat that.
And look, each side is kicked back just a little bit. This one's kicked this way. The bottom one's kicked that way.
Yeah, I got you, Logan. Hold on. Let's get the full effect here. Look at this. Pow!
I thought it was one of Phil's turbos, to be honest.
No, that thing right there is the iPoker 3000, Bo. T4. That thing's heavy, ain't it?
They're like, we gotta have it further up that way.
Well, this bar just have to move, and it'd be obviously we're clocked differently, but
Here, go underneath it. Do a handoff through it. God, Ben's just manhandling that poor turbo.
Ben manhandles the 70.
Wait, hold on. Ben literally went underneath it and then pulled it right back through.
I just keep naturally putting it where it needs to go. That's where they put them, was like right. And then the exhaust usually come out with fenders.
We can run I'm gonna get the new Holley low ram. We can run the charge pipe in the damn cab, can we not?
Yeah.
We can run the turbos inside the cab.
No.
Fabian
Tons
Bell.
of space for it now that we got rid of all those.
But hey, I'll get that Holley mid ram or that Holley low ram set up for the 16 injectors, and we'll put it on there backwards.
Yeah.
That right there is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
And then we'll just run the exhaust straight down and out, and you can still change spark plugs.
The hot side will just literally go straight down, and then the cold side will go through this little underneath this.
And then go right to the center of it.
Yeah, and it'll make like a ram horn inside.
Dude, I'm digging this. This is gonna be like Squidbilly Pro Mod Junior.
And luckily, look at this. These are all in with little hardware.
So you can just
this whole cage
unbolts.
Two taps, the whole thing comes out.
We gotta fix this one. This one's broken. It just needs to be welded back on. It got hit. It's supposed to be. It's pissed.
That actually works out really good.
Yeah, look how pissed this one is, Ben.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll take them off for now. They have to be
Redone,
remade
yeah.
anyway.
But I think this C6 Pro Mod style turbo kit, I think we're onto something.
I think this will turn out really good, actually.
And how simple will it be? Dude, there's gonna be absolutely nothing up here. A fuel cell. That's it. Hey, I can't wait to use those ducts for the hood.
Yeah.
And you know what the best part is? This hood hinges right here, so once you put it on the track, we never take the front end off. We'll just swing it up.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Ow. Won't see a damn thing.
Won't see a damn thing. I think this thing will be sick. It's literally gonna look like a Pro Mod.
It's like a junior Pro Mod.
The Junior Pro Mod.
400 foot, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Oh, we're gonna have to leave the big tires on just to do burnouts.
Called the Mini Mod.
Squidbilly / Junior Pro Mod / Mini Mod.
It's like the same style thing you find on like a Pro Mod.
This is like
half the size.
instead of Pro Line, it's no line.
There you go. I like that.
Fine line.
Fine line. Thin line.
Thin line.
We've been getting these perforated stickers. I got the perfect one for the back of here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we'll put Chris's face on it.
You need to get
Insert me in here.
you need to get Early from the Squidbilly show, riding in the truck with like the wheat in his mouth and the booty hunter hat. Arm out
That's
the
what I'm
window.
talking about.
Yeah, the booty hunter. I think that thing ought to rip like that, and it's probably gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have a game plan. Now we just need to execute.
Do everything like they do on Pro Mods.
Just like,
Just smaller.
and just like half as serious.
Yeah.
We'll start looking for like a C6 exhaust man.
We're gonna have to buy a whole C6 Corvette just to use their manifolds.
We've got
Another one. I'll make a Facebook post. It'll be good. I'm excited about this now. What's your thought on Holley's new dual It's the low ram with the dual intake, or sorry, dual injectors. So we'll run 16 210s. That should provide plenty of alcohol.
Are you gonna run an injector driver?
I'm gonna run an HP because we're gonna be on alcohol, and the Terminator can't. The O2 with the Terminator can't read alcohol.
Right.
So we'll run an HP with NTK wideband with an external injector driver.
Will Terminator run a external driver?
It should. I mean, it's just an input or just an output.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. This thing should be sick. You know what? What if this thing? All right, Ben. Right now, I'm gonna ask you. It's the dumbest question ever because we're so far away from it ever even cranking. What will it run?
There's no telling, honestly.
Would it go 4s?
Probably.
Oh, that's a good start.
It makes like 1,100 horsepower on it.
And it weighs. Just think, we went 540s with the boosted rooster, making 800 horsepower, weighing 3,600 pounds. So we literally dropped 800 pounds and make 400 more horsepower. Yeah, this thing weighs, with the motor race ready, it weighed 2,400. And I bet this setup, even with the turbos, is lighter than that. They had an iron block in it. We're going an aluminum motor.
Was that with the driver?
No. Or it might have been, I don't know.
It was equivalent.
Oh man, you know what you can do here?
Run a front sump Trailblazer oil pan.
No. You can use this. And all you gotta do is brace it back. Honestly, you could brace your piece that comes off of here that bolts to the motor plate to your upper control arm, and then triangulate it back to your original motor plate.
And not run a mid plate? And still run a mid plate.
Just because you got square, I mean, the rigidity of the, like if I were to pick this side up and you were to stand on that side, we could like twist this chassis.
So by connecting them will help.
Yeah,
structurally.
Because this thing is like a rock, so
That's why I
anything you
said
tie
do it
to
like
it.
that. Like you'll have your bottom bolts, then you put a spacer here like we did.
Yeah, I think keeping everything. Oh, and we're gonna run that small ATI balancer that we run, that 6.325 outer diameter. We're gonna run 58 tooth and 4-pole cam gear, so it's gonna run on all the stock stuff. So literally, there's gonna be nothing hanging off the front but a fuel pump. So it's gonna be like super clean looking.
Yeah, that'll work good. Where's the tape measure at? I want to see how.
We doing electric fuel pumps or mechanical?
No, mechanical. I got an Enderley pump. Well, this thing's gonna rock and roll.
This thing's gonna do burnouts and fun. Oh, we're gonna center one?
This thing might be pretty sporty, huh? Mm-hmm. This is gonna be our perfect like shitty track car.
Yeah.
Literally, the guy was like, "Yeah, we move it back for no prep." How far did he move that back? 4 inches?
No, more than that.
That's probably 4 inches from here.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, our motor's back even further than that. Yeah.
3.5.
How far are we now? 5.5? Almost 6. 5.
One car he moved 11 inches back.
Yeah, that's too much.
Way too much. That's like 4.5 inches.
It's pretty respectable.
Yeah.
And that's for a 1/4 inch thick plate.
The good thing about this setup is once we put it together, it should be very maintenance free. Like we shouldn't have to do shit to it, but then just start it up and move it around. We half filled the block. It's gonna be on stock rockers, LS7 lifters, lamb cam. I mean, what else?
One would wish.
One would wish. Can't we dream? We're allowed to.
I gave up.
Hey, big thing is cathedral port.
So you know it'll make some power. At least it'll have some response.
Yeah.
It won't be like lazy.
What do you think about that 180 gear set?
Depends on what kind of tire you put it on.
28.
Should be fine.
Stiff wall. It might be. This thing might actually like big tires better, having that steeper first gear.
Yeah.
Get that wheel speed up.
They usually have pretty steep gear.
All right, guys, well, that's going to wrap it up. We got the LS in stuffed in Squidbilly. We got a strategy. Unfortunately, our Hearn Speed turbo kit won't fit, but we're going to run a set of force induction turbos on this, and with budget in mind, force induction turbos. So Jose's hooking us up with some turbos. Top secret. Top secret. Well, top secret. But yeah, I mean, I think it should be pretty sick if we can get everything in the position where it needs to be. It should rock and roll pretty good. So this is the first installment of building a junior pro mod, and I want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.
If you understand, you know.